The picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That finds Samuel working across. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Purdy again. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll throw again with Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Purdy gonna put it up again. This one caught at the 4. Second and a yard. Again in the air for Purdy. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll try to fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kick. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing them.
Whoa! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he's going to be ready out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Purdy. Room to maneuver at the 35. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 38 yards. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Once again, it's Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Samuel has it on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10 for Purdy. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Still on the move. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. Throwing again is Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll push it Downfield. This one for Kittle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. They'll throw again with Purdy. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Has his man, it's Samuel. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Going right back to Samuel, he's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Here we go. Go. They run once more with McCaffrey. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Powering forward. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Again, working deep downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Again in the air for Purdy.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll motion over Metcalf. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Seattle. Here's Walker. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's taken in, and he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. He is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He has a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to the air is Purdy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Purdy going to put it up again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.